Bukenzi would say the fact that we're preaching anything other than Christianity is us manipulating people. If we were preaching Christianity, it was fine. But the fact that we're preaching not Christianity is us manipulating people.
For your vision, but your ambition, though it might sound lofty to you, but it cannot move anywhere. You can't change anything. You understand? It can't even. You can't change it.
Bukenzi, don't worry, Bukenzi. Bukenzi, see, the number of Africans that deconstructed Christianity 50 years ago, if there was a consensus and we check the number of Africans that have deconstructed Christianity today, you will not make that statement that this movement is not going anywhere. It's literally going somewhere, and it's going somewhere in a fast mode that we cannot wait for it to go faster. Because if not you, there is a high possibility that your child or your grandchild is going to deconstruct from Christianity. That's the rate it's going. Like the people that are currently parents right now, there's a high rate that either their grandchildren will deconstruct from religion.
Okay, I'm even happy I'm making you smart. You understand? I'm making you smart with open hearts. You understand? I'm even happy I'm making you do that because most times you come online and you're always so bitter about Christianity, bitter about God. There are some things that you cannot change. Why don't you just make yourself happy? Free yourself of this your obsession. You can't change anything about this thing. That's the truth. Free yourself, purge yourself of this. I want to be a hero. I want to change Africa. How do you think you can change Africa? Do you think you can even change the number of people in your street? You cannot. You understand? You cannot. I'm not trying to downplay your prowess or your abilities or your capacities. But the fact is the fact. People will believe what they look at that guy that just left. He said he used to go to Babalawo's house and he used to go to Christian churches. Those are the beliefs that is working. Those are the beliefs that are working for him. You understand? Those things are working for him. Probably the Babalawo give him powder that's been doing magic in his life. I don't know. I've never done it before. I don't know how it's done. Probably when he kneels down and prays to God, probably gets answers. Those things work for him. And I can assure you that a lot of people are getting they are getting so much what's it called? They are getting so much answers from their belief system too. And you are here, you are still angry that one God made you angry, made you scared while you were young. But the same God made a lot of people happy. He made a lot of people happy. He gave people glorious lives too when they were young. Like I tell you, one of the best time I ever had in my life was when I was serving God in truth and in faith, when I was still very innocent. When I didn't even know anything about life. I was just serving God with all innocence of my heart. And it worked for me. I was just living a godly life, a blessed life, a blissful life. But you are here, you are preoccupied with how to catch people, how to make people change their belief. You be carrying placards to Olukoya. You think all these things we are saying about Olukoya, do you think it moves me? Is Olukoya, have I benefited 1 year from Olukoya? Does Olukoya know me?
Because the day it comes out that, and I hope you are alive, I hope I am alive. Professor generation, definitely, whether you are not alive or not, is still going to be standing. Other people would probably expand it even further as the generations come. Because the day it comes out, whether Olukoya is dead or not, let's say it now stopped, like what happened to TB Joshua. Let's say Olukoya now probably is not alive when it is now made public with irrefutable public, maybe even video, like, you know how it's like now an established fact now. It's no longer, thank you so much Shabaka for the gift, I appreciate the support. Now because it's no longer Angel talking about it on TikTok, it's no longer AIT News talking about it, it's no longer victims stressing themselves to stand on the road to do protests, clamoring for an investigation. It's now like a police or a court verified news that yes, Olukoya has been a serial abuser for decades. Because I hope you are not alive, because I wanna see your face when you realize that you believed this man so much. You literally made victims feel like they are lying. You asked the victim to her face that she should bring evidence of her assault at when she was just 15, simply because you want to preserve the image of MFM. I really hope I get to have a conversation with you when all these are confirmed news now, not just you saying Angel and these victims are trying to get money from Olukoya.
You know what? You guys are always putting a bad label on me simply because I hold true to my convictions. You're always trying to pin a bad label on me, and you don't need it. If you put a bad label on me and it's not my personality, you are just wasting. I'm trying to, because I asked for evidence. How bad was I?
Bukenzi, sorry to interrupt you. give me, did you have, which claim in the Bible did you ask for evidence, and tell me the evidence you found to corroborate any of the claims in the Bible. You're asking for evidence of assault of a pastor. Now, your belief system, tell me one claim in the Bible that you demanded for evidence, and tell me the evidence you got.
See me, I can't even remember any Bible passage right now. I'm preoccupied
Not
with
a
that.
verse, not a verse, a claim. Like, my Bible said this, I now demanded evidence, I now went and researched, and I got the evidence for what my Bible said, something like that.
All this Bible talk. I don't really fancy it nowadays. To be very truthful. I don't really fancy all this Bible talk. Bible say this, Bible say that. I don't fancy it. I deal with logic most of the time. But let me just say this: so if Olukoya is caught in any act, I want you to know this. He will not be the first, neither will he be the least. You understand? A lot of pastors have been caught doing certain nonsensical things, shady things. There was this pastor, very popular guy, I've forgotten his name, Indian American, Indian Canadian. Was a good apologetics. I've forgotten his name. Very sound. I used to like the guy. Do you know that this guy was found to be, his secretary or someone close to him? He was taking advantage of that person.
Why
What's his name?
why is this problem only found in Christianity? Like why is it only
US.
Christian pastors, the evangelical brother? Just hold on. Why is it that among all the religions of this world, scandals always involve pastors? I have never had a sheikh or somebody, an imam in Nigeria, being tied to one saying, even though it is alleged in every rumor there is an atom of truth. No, there is no lady on this planet right now I can come out and say that me, somebody I have tried to even grip it, right? If you have multiple women coming out, to say that in every call it rumor, call it whatever you like. The question is why is all this graping peculiar among Christian preachers and pastors? Why? All over the world. Why is it? Have you ever seen or have you ever read where an imam or a sheikh from Islam is being accused of saying young girls or this thing? Like, have you ever read it or have you ever heard this story before? This past year, if you haven't had the story of pastors in Nigeria, he reached 5, right? He reached 5 pastors in Nigeria. Last year, did you ever hear that a sheikh or like, why is this saying pastors saying people those that think that they can speak for God? Why is it only peculiar to Christianity and not other religions?
And I understand that. I think one thing is so clear in Christianity. Christianity most times don't harbor nonsense. They always come correct with their transparency. They don't cheat people most of the time. If you are caught in the act, you understand. The Bible recommends that such a person should be exposed. You understand? So they don't cheat people by default.
I'm not saying what the Bible is saying here is irrelevant. I'm asking you, right? Is it that Christianity is a joke? Sorry.